What's up, Team Dink? Just took my kayak to the lake. I just got done with work and today we're gonna go chase some bass. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking there's gonna be a few on beds, but I guess we'll see. I've got several setups rigged up with light line, then I've got a couple casting rods as well. I'm just kind of going with the flow, you know? It's a beautiful day. Enough yapping, let's start casting busting. Let's go. As mentioned, today's goal is to see if I can find some bedding fish. I'm gonna cast on this little grass line right here until Tyler catches up with us. Fishing with my buddy Tyler today. First cast. Is that bad luck? Mule jig, 3/32 ounce. Seriously, first cast. What is this? Just a little largie. I think I need to tighten my drag a hair. Literally first cast, guys. Well, apparently they're not all on beds. 3/32 ounce white mule jig with a little TRD minnows, and it's a dink. You know what? I'll take that. Usually catching a fish on your first cast is said to be bad luck, but I don't see how that's possible, you know? I would consider that good luck. In an ideal world, today we find some bedding bass, and I want to fish for them with like light line. This is a 2-pound test. I've got one with 4-pound test, and I want to just bed fish with ultralights. If that doesn't work, I've got multiple other things that will. So ultimately, I just want to catch fish. I'm not that worried about it. Time to paddle to a little creek area where I think there might be some spawners. I just finished up the long paddle all the way over here. As you can see, there's a creek back there, and it's actually quite a bit windier out than I thought it was supposed to be. So I'm gonna start my pursuit right here. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for any bedding activity. Bottom's pretty soft back here. There's not any gravel or anything, which would be ideal if we had some gravel. It's a clear light patch, but I don't see anything on it. I'm just kind of twitching this through just to see if there's any movement. I'm not sure what caused this to be so muddy. I wonder if they took this pontoon out and really muddied it up back here. But the positives are that there's been a lot of bluegill. I've seen one bass, and he was probably on a bed, and it looked like he might have chased a bluegill off. I'm sure I've probably paddled by a few bedding bass, but I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm just gonna keep moving until I get visuals on one. I mean, like I said, I work today, and so reality is I don't have just all the time in the world. Unfortunately, the more I paddle back here, the more muddy it gets. If you can't see the fish, pretty much you stand no chance. Plan A is not looking too good. I might have to just go to weed edges and throw my Ned rig. That's a never fail situation. I've also got a chatterbait I wouldn't mind throwing. This is similar to that first spot. There's a big point and there's a drop off and there's weeds. What's even better about this spot is the fact that there's a spawning cove right here. They want to be close to the area they're going to spawn, so they're going to be right here. So it's like 3 to 5 feet right in there, and we're sitting in close to 30 feet of water right here. It's a major drop off, and it's right before a creek channel. And I'm 100% guarantee that fish spawn back there. My guess is they're just gonna be sitting on this little edge right here. There he is. I knew there'd be fish here. Oh wow, what a total dinkage. It's Dinky Mama drama out here on this drop off. Just a little fella. I'll take him. All right, well, we've got 2 fish. I'm gonna take out the chatterbait for a quick minute. We have fished some really good looking water today, and we don't have much to show for it. I'm officially done looking for spawning bass. There's a fish. 2-pound test, baby. He's an absolute dinkage, but you throw a little dinky setup, you catch a little dinky fish. Isn't that kind of how it works? I'll take that, folks. I definitely need to tighten down my drag on this setup. That pulled way too much drag. Granted, it's 2-pound test, but a fish this size does not need a pull drag. Okay, you know what? We've got 3 little bass to our name so far. Man, these bass are weird today. Tyler, part of me wants to go back to that transition bank over there. Fish. And it's a little guy, but it's not as bad as the last one. On the Ned rig. Hey buddy, chill. Okay, why? Why you gotta be like this? Gotcha. He choked it, he ate it good. See you later. We're kind of having a day of dinks, folks. You guys know I'm obviously not opposed to that. I'm just confused. Where are the big fish at? Again, there's the creek back there. When we came out, we went that way. That proved to be a mistake. Now we're coming this way. And this is a nice little transition bank. It's got a nice cut on it. It's like 5 foot up shallow, and then it kind of drops down to 10 to 12 out here, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was a sweet bite. He hammered it. And it's about the same size. A little bigger, I think. I can't tell. They've got some fight in them, though, that's for sure. For not being all that big. Ah, man, right in the noggin. Right in the noggin. Look at that. Look at that hook set. Popped him. Top of the jaw, exactly how you want it. I think that is technically my biggest fish of the day, but again, it's like 3/4 of a pound maybe. I'll take it. He was sitting in the exact same spot as that last one. Oh! Look at this little dinkage. Why is this little jig is catching the absolute dinks? Look at that guy. Team Dink for life. That's what today's video should be called. Dinks are okay. I like dinks. And if I'm just gonna catch dinks today, I'm just gonna embrace it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna complain about it. I think we should do a small fish competition soon. What do you think, folks? Should me and Tyler do a small fish competition? Embrace the dinks. Fish. Embrace the dinks. Embrace the dinks. I am embracing them. Are you? I would advise that everyone should embrace the dinks. Buddy, just chill out. Right in the noggin again. Nice pretty fish. I'll take him. Embrace the dinks, Tyler. Oh my gosh. Little buddy did not like me because little buddy just splashed the ever-living crap out of me. You know something, folks? I know a lot of you are like me. You know, you've got a full-time job. You don't have all the time in the world to fish. So when you do fish, you're pretty cool with catching small fish too. You know, that's what Team Dink is all about. Fish. And what I'm gonna tell you is embracing the dinks is okay. You know, some days you wanna catch giants. I mean, every day I would like to catch a girl. Okay, see you, buddy. Every day I would like to catch a giant, but that's just not the way fishing is. So, sometimes, on occasion, you gotta go out there and you gotta fully embrace the dinky drama. I'm gonna give the chatterbait about 5 to 10 minutes. If I catch a fish on it, great. If I don't, I'll go back to the Ned rig. Pre-spawn, there's wind rolling down this bank. We've got nice clean water. We've got a good transition. We've got a little bit of rock and decent amount of weed beds. How the heck is the chatterbait not working? Is that a dead fish? What is that? Let's take a look-see. What kind of fish is that? I think that's a dead pike. It stinks. I wish I had more time. Fishing after work, man. It's like, you just don't have very much time. I've given this chatterbait about 15 minutes. Didn't even get a nibble. I could probably rig up like just a Texas rig creature bait or something a little bigger profile that's still slow moving. And you never know, I might be able to get a little bit larger fish to bite, but I'm kind of lazy and I just don't have that much time. So I don't want to mess around with tackle. I just want to keep fishing with what I've got on. I'm definitely going to get some Qdoba tonight after this, because if I'm not going to catch a fat bass, I might as well eat a fat burrito, you know? That's decent logic, isn't it? There he is. Probably a little guy. Yeah, a little guy. I think, oh, it's a rock bass, that's why. All right, Rocco. Rocco is like Ned rigs too. Just a little meatball. Okay. There's another. Is this gonna be the, it's another little tiny male. I don't know, maybe this lake is overpopulated with little guys like this. I don't know. I know I've caught a couple decent ones here, like 3 to 4 pounders. I just can't find them right now. Man, that fish is cold. They must be really pre-spawn. That fish is cold. This water. Does your temperature is it normally accurate? 54? Even if that's only a couple degrees off, and let's just assume it's 56, 57, that's still colder than I expected. Well, folks, I'm kind of thinking that these fish are all pre-spawn here. This lake must stay a little colder early on. There's a fish. It's probably a Rocco. Put the, oh no, it's a little largemouth. Embrace the dinks. All right, buddy. On the 2-pound test. Cutesy little guy. You know what, folks? I'm not going to sit here and ramble at you. All I'm going to say is sometimes you got to embrace the dinks. Things don't always go as planned. I wanted to catch a big fish on a bed today. That's not what happened, and I'm okay with it. See ya.